Hello YouTube, Vintage Gamer here. Just wanted to give everyone kind of an update on my home lab. It has changed a lot since my last video. Again, apologize, life happens. Moved and downsized my network a little bit. Was using more power than needed for the services that I wasn't running. So just got this finished here yesterday. Again, a little bit different than last time, but just wanted to kind of give you an idea of how things are set up now when I'm running new things that I have. Biggest change I do want to start with here is my ugreen. This is the DXP 6800, I believe, 8 bay, dual 10 gig NIC on it. I have upgraded the RAM to 32. Just running their OS that's built in. I'm running all 16 terabyte RAID 5, so drive space is not an issue. Currently running Docker on it, and right now I'm running just AdGuard, and I was running Plex for many years, decided to go open source. I've switched to Jellyfin now, so it's worked out really good. I like the interface, something new to use. Also, it's nice to have the hardware encoding option free instead of having to pay with it for Plex. But I really like this device. It's really nice. Got it on sale. I've been needing a new NAS for a while before. I just had a Western Digital MyCloud PR4100 and decided I needed something better because that only had 1 gigabit on it, and I'm running 10 gig now, so transfer rates are a lot better. Tried and true, this is my little Intel NUC 2.5 gigabit port on it. I've got a 2 terabyte SSD and a 1 terabyte NAS. On here right now, I'll be honest with you, I've pretty much started all over. I've revamped my lab. I'm got a couple new servers, but this guy here just runs Windows 11. This one I just remote into when I download a lot of stuff and I just need a PC that's always on. So that's all this is right now. It's not running Proxmox or VMware or anything, just a Windows 11 image that I can remote into, so when I download torrents and everything else, I have a little mini PC that's always on, and I've got the drives mapped so I can get the files off it. So going down, these are my servers I have had for a while. This is my top one, is my Dell R340, 128 gig RAM. It's got 4 12 terabyte drives right now. I'm not running anything on it. I've been running Hyper-V, Proxmox, XCPNG. I've been running TrueNAS Scale on it, and I just haven't really found anything that I'm happy with. That'll change, but it's a single core Xeon. But I'll do another video. I've got a couple things in mind. I just want to make sure it's going to work. Below that, let me move this out of the way. This is my T340. It's got 4 8 terabyte drives in it. This is also a single core. Both these have worked. I've had these for a few years. I haven't really used them much, but you know, dual core hasn't really been anything I've needed. You know, like I said, I've run every hypervisor you can imagine here. I had a lot of things going on, but when I moved, you know, you just get burnt out. So all these are wiped right now. I'm going to wait till after the holidays, and then I'm going to spin them up and get both these servers. I will show you a new server that I bought that has even more hard drive space. So these are all 3.5s. I do miss my SAVs drives because I've got a million of them. Stay tuned for that. I might update that today. So going on with my rack, as you guys know, I'm a huge ubiquiti person on here. So we'll just start here. I've got a U6N wall that just sitting on top that serves the majority of the downstairs area. Love it. I might put it in a wall if I have to, but it just works there. That's for my Waze. That's my home monitoring that I've got set up. That's my Philips Hues for all the lighting in the house. Waze temperature sensor. I've got those all over the house too. Here, there's my fiber. 1 gigabit symmetrical. Really like it. Hopefully we'll get 2 soon, but I love it. No data caps or anything like that. Little UPS unit there that I have connected there for a couple of the devices that are critical that always need to stay on. Going here, this is my little light bar that I have at night, just, you know, decoration. I did used to have a 26U server, but I just tore it apart when I moved, set up something a lot of more simpler, because again, I was running a lot more than I needed, and it's nice to save on the power bill a little bit too. This is just a ubiquiti patch panel with some inserts. These are the little connectors that came with my Pro Max. So as you know, the first 12 are 1 gig, and then the other 12 are 2.5 gig on here. So this side is all my 1 gigabit devices. Over on this side is my 2.5 or higher. Now I am running also on here, again, I've got the USW Pro Max switch. I've got the Pro Max Unify here. Only running just one drive because I've only got 4 cameras right now that are ubiquiti right now, single 8 terabyte. I am running 2 DACs on here, 10 gig, another 10 gig that goes to my aggregation switch. This is the one that's got all the 10 gig devices that are in my house, my NAS, my switch upstairs, which is 10 gig. I got my Buffaloes. One is running 2.5 gig, the other is running 10, and a couple other devices. But then here's all my 10 gigs that I got in the house. I may go to a USW. I know there's one of the switches that has full 10 gig, but right now I can do it with just using 4 ports. I got my tried and true Buffaloes here. These are all 4 terabyte across the board. They were a backup for my backup, but now that I've got the ugreen, right now they're actually wiped right now. I do run a cloud solution, and I'll probably back up everything from my ugreen to here. These are solid. I've had these for 3-4 years. One is a 2.5 gig. The other one down here is a 10 gig. Again, 4 terabytes a piece. But, you know, obviously storage is not an issue with anything on here. But I will back up my ugreen on to these on here. So that's kind of my setup right now. It's very, very simple. I'll do another video shortly. I've got a 10 gigabit ubiquiti switch upstairs, access points. Then I've got another ubiquiti 1 gigabit switch in the garage for my access points for my U6 and my U7 outdoors that I also have, which I'll do another video on. But anyway, wanted to do a quick video on this. I am going to be uploading videos of what this channel is really about, and that's all my old school machines that I have in the office. Also something new, I've started to take up investments in games. So I have some of the virtual pinball machines and some of the arcades, barcades. So I'm going to just spend all day today doing all that, uploading videos. And please leave a comment on there and anything specific that you're looking for, any questions you may have. But in that, I'll talk to everyone soon.